In this episode, we are going to talk about how to end financial stress now. Welcome to Life Mastery TV YouTube channel.
Financial stress is probably the key thing that most people struggle with time and time again. The financial stress is really a feeling where your body just goes, "Urgh!" Whenever you're faced with either having to pay bills or you're worried about where the money's going to come from, where you're starting to think about, I'm not going to be able to, and then something, whatever it is that you fill in there. So to end financial stress now, the key thing that needs to change is your point of view about what financial stress is and what creates that financial stress.
People tend to not realize that they are actually having financial stress and they become a victim of it. So what we are introducing you to today is that first you need to recognize that you are having financial stress before you can actually do anything about it. Your financial stress will start if your expenses is so much greater than your income. So you have to be willing to look at that, to be aware that, my stress is because I have so much expenses and I don't have enough income. But most people don't even realize that because they never track their income, they never track their stress. They just have this energy of, there is a problem and I don't know what to do about it.
So one of the key things that you can do to actually start to change any financial stress that you may be creating in your life is to actually start to track the money that's coming in and the money that's going out. But don't judge it, because if you know what's coming in and you know what's going out, then you can start to change. You can increase your revenue, you can start looking at your expenses, and if you have no point of view about the money going out or the money coming in, and you know that you can create more, that's the secret to actually destroying financial stress.
If you would like to end financial stress now, you need to have the clarity of where you are right here, right now.
And that clarity is about actually knowing what is going on.
Without awareness, you cannot change anything.
So whenever you feel that sense of financial stress in your life, then just take a deep breath. Go into that space where you know that you can create something different, and then start to look at it from that new space that you've created. We've lived through this ourselves, so we know what it's like. We've been in the situation where we didn't know where the next $1,000 was coming from with all these bills piling up. And it wasn't until we were willing to see that we could outcreate that. And we started to look at how we could outcreate that. So even though we had limited money, we started to look at different ways that we could create.
So for all the entrepreneurs who actually starting their own business right now, and you starting to feel like you have financial stress, first become aware of what is causing your financial stress. If you look at your business and you find that you don't have enough income coming in and you have so many expenses, you have to be willing to ask yourself, so what needs to change here? What can I be and do different to change all of that?
Just be with what is at the moment. Look at what can be into the future. Start to create, and also know that you can create no matter what. That the sense of financial stress is the only thing that's stopping you from creating other sources of revenue, other things occurring in your life. So it is the big destroyer, this sense of financial stress. And this is really the key to it, is to look to see in your life, so what else can I create here? The big trouble that people fall into is that they think that if they do more of exactly the same thing, they will create more money. That is a trap that we all fall into. What if you started to look, okay, so I will still do everything that I'm currently doing, and what else can I add to my life? What else can we create? How can we extrapolate or start to expand out the sort of work that we're doing at the moment in different areas as well as what we're currently doing? Most people find that they think, if only I had more clients doing exactly the same thing with exactly the same resources I've got, rather than saying, so how can I expand? What are the different things that we can do as well as what we're currently doing? And that's where the creation comes into it.
We are going to talk more about this topic, but for now, we would like to invite you to actually take the time out of your stress and ask yourself, what are the major causes of my stress? And what else can I be and do different that I could actually end my financial stress right here and right now? What else is possible?
So, is now the time to end financial stress?
If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, click the red button below and click the bell. We will see you in the next videos.
Bye for now.
Bye bye for now.